spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation.
Spark a dream that we're meant to follow.
You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Podcast and the Diz Insider. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your Disney Parks vacation even more magical.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Extra Magic Hour. This is your parks and cruise and all that good stuff theme show for everything Walt's Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Joey, and of course, I'm joined by my two awesome co-hosts and awesome sisters and awesome podcasters as well, Courtney and Kelly. How you ladies doing?
We're doing good, but that introduction made us seem like we're all related, and we're not. Because that would be awkward between you and me.
Well, oh, never mind.
A different
Courtney
kind of
and
related.
I are sisters.
But no, we're glad to be here with another fun show. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. This is going to be really Epic Universe heavy since we have gotten tons and tons of media previews and videos, and we are just over a month away from Epic Universe opening. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing. Plus,
they announced today that you can start booking as of April 16th at the Helios, and it'll come with, you can also book a ticket to Epic for previews if you book at the hotel. So that's crazy.
Well, that'll be cool.
So it's not just annual pass holder previews. It's if you're staying at the hotel, you get a preview of the.
If you purchase a ticket, you have an opportunity to purchase a ticket. I believe you have to go down to the concierge desk to get it. So it's not like available online or anything. Mm-hmm. But if you are staying at the hotel, they are offering preview tickets to Epic.
Nice.
As of April 16th.
So we'll be getting with that very shortly. Plus, we do got some Disney news, of course. So we are going to stay in the Disney parks and Epic Universe. Maybe sprinkle in a little bit of cruise stuff. But I do want to remind you that we are brought to you by three awesome sponsors: Sunken City Design, Getaway Today, and We're in the Park, which we will all be hearing from throughout the show. But I thought before we get to the topics, I haven't told you ladies about this, but I was thinking of another icebreaker question while I was at work today. So, and this one of you guys mentioned, I forgot who it was, but you guys, we were talking about the 70th last episode, and one of you mentioned the medallions coming back, which are the collectible medallions. So, over the last couple of years, medallions have kind of taken center stage from the pressed coins. So what my question is, if you had to choose for just collection, what do you guys prefer? The pressed pennies and other coins or the new medallions?
We had an extensive pressed penny collection when we were younger. We used to get pressed pennies from everywhere. I think we had them from the zoo, Disneyland.
I think even in Morro Bay when we would
Morro Bay, Pismo, anywhere we would go, we would get pressed pennies. I think I prefer the pressed pennies. I think that's cool. I don't have any commemorative medallions, so I don't know. But yeah, we used to get pressed pennies everywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm kind of in the same boat, especially since it was like only like 51 cents. Like you just put in the penny and then it was like 50 cents to actually do the pressing of the penny. And now
I think it's $1 now. I think you have to do the quarter, like $1 quarters, but yeah.
But I don't even think that they since I guess Trump was going to get rid of the penny anyways. So, but I mean, and now I think it's like I think the medallions are more like replacing the pennies. So I think it would still be like cool, but it's not as cool because I don't think you press them. I think they just come out already done, right? I'm not
How
really
much are
Getting
the
rid of all the
medallions?
pennies. The pennies are going away.
How much are the medallions?
I think they're like $1 a medallion or 10 for all 5 of them or whatever it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was
So
kind of like that,
I
somewhere
like.
along that line.
I used to collect a lot of the pressed pennies as well. I did like, and I do like at Downtown Disney. You can still crank them like the old with a old like
Mhm.
cogs and everything, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, the penny doesn't land very good in the machine one, so the image comes out weird.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
I actually do have a few medallions, and I like those better because they are higher quality, and they do get you because they're like, oh, it'll be $5 for one medallion, or if you want the set, it's 15. So it's like, what? I get one for free, but
Yeah.
very cool stuff. No, I was just thinking, they're still cool. I mean, they're still classic. Um, so, and the old press penny albums are, I mean, Tori has about like 15 of just the albums. And
Right.
I loved when you had a brand new penny, like it was really shiny, and you got to do it in the machine, and it looked so good on a
yeah.
brand new penny.
Yeah.
So fun.
And of course, like the Star Wars ones were quarters, so those were even more money when those ones came out at first. So, all right, then. So yeah, that just thought a good way to start the show. But I believe I will let you guys decide because I don't know if we really said which one we're going to start with, but I figure since it'll lead to a very big discussion, so why don't we just hear from one of our sponsors before we get going?
Okay.
So let's go, Kevin.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? What about Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and I believe clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there and it's fantastic. Do you like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's Apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
Yes, and we appreciate Lewis and everything he does for Walt's Apartment Productions, all our art, our logos, and everything. And if you're going to Rogue City Comic Con in Medford next month, he will be doing a special print and some merch for that. So check us out. We won't be there, but check out Sean, Sam, and we're in the park. And hopefully you'll hear Kevin do a live commercial. And David, and Amber, and Jade.
And Amber and Jade.
Yes, good stuff going to happen over there. So check it out. But you know what? Screw it. Let's start Epic. Let's go to Epic Universe. Like a lot of our favorite YouTube and Instagrammers were on boots on the ground. So I'm sharing. I'm just going to shout them out. All Ears. They put out some really good videos. Pretty quick. And but what were some of the things that you guys really loved? And I'll get to some of these videos.
One thing that really stuck out to me was the queue of Monsters Unchained. It looked really good. People were really impressed. We found out that the animatronic for the Frankenstein monster is in the queue. It's not in and there may be another animatronic in the ride, but the one that they were showing us in all of the lead up to Epic, it's in the queue. And just, I mean, this entire place is just so crazy and exhilarating, and it just looks so good. Yeah, and there's the Bride and Frankenstein. All of the monsters look so good. So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm super hyped about this. Like I consumed so many videos and pictures when they released them on Epic, and I cannot believe the expansiveness of uh, the Ministry of Magic and
Right.
Harry Potter in France, Paris,
It looks
France,
really
the
fun to be
1920s.
traveling by Floo powder. Like that sounds like
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, the Floo powder is so cool, and the buildings are, I believe, they were saying they're like twice as tall
Yeah.
as Diagon Alley. So you really feel submerged into the land, the worlds. They want
Well,
to call them worlds.
let's
So
stick
the
with
world.
Dark Universe real quick,
Yeah.
just because I'm showing the video right now.
Oh, okay.
So, no, I totally agree in that cue, but like the role play a little audio.
I am Dr. Victoria Frankenstein. Today, you chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They call Henry a monster.
I love that she's animatronic too.
Lower the lights.
And then he came out.
Yeah, that is insane.
That's
And the graphics
crazy.
behind her are just
Yeah, the Wolf Man.
I mean, everything looks so high tech. Everything looks so new and insane. Monsters Unchained. It looks creepy and fun and uh, stunning all at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it.
well.
Um,
Let's see what she says here. Let me go back one more because she's giving a reaction, and I'm sorry.
this is Quincy from All Ears.
Okay, so yeah.
Chained
Quincy.
ruled. I've never seen so many huge animatronics like that in one place. They were massive. They were moving so fast. They're so scary. There were so many Dracula animatronics that I would want to kiss. They made Dracula really fine, and that's not my fault, okay? The story is fun and easy to understand. It's scary, but it's not too scary. It's not like Halloween Horror Nights scary. It is just like it's scary premise and it's dark and it's a little thrilling, but it is not like leave you quaking in your boots, jump scary. I loved it.
Okay.
I can't wait to ride it again. It did make me a little motion sick, but the ride is worth it.
Okay. So
Okay, I trust Quincy. I trust Quincy. My fear was that it was going to be a little too scary because they were like, you can feel Dracula like breathing down your like on your neck, and I was just like, holy crap! I don't like that because I don't do Halloween Horror Nights, but I don't think Quincy really does Horror Nights either, right, Kel?
I believe that she does go to the houses, but she doesn't. She doesn't like to do it. I think Sage and somebody else does most of Horror Nights on All Ears. But yeah, I don't think she's a fan of Halloween Horror Nights. But the they were not able to film on any of the rides, so we didn't get to see POVs on. Well, some of the rides, like did not get to film on Monsters Unchained. They didn't film on Ministry of Magic, so they were not able to release like full POV rides. So a lot of people just described what they were seeing.
which I'm
Yeah, which was fine. But the cues and everything they showed, and like pictures
Yeah.
and meet and greets and stuff like that.
yeah. And speaking
But
of
which means we probably will never get a POV because a lot of these go through metal detectors. They have lockers to put your stuff in, so I don't think they really want people filming.
I think we'll eventually get official POV from Universal put out, but I don't think they will do that until people have actually opened until Epic has actually opened. Yeah, and
I mean,
people
it's
have
not actually
gone.
opened yet, so
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it. I mean, I know we're in the the podcast and vlogger kind of community. But then at the same time, I'm glad that some of so far some of these rides or attractions, it's hard to take video and they won't come out very good because then it takes away some of the experience. I know we love watching ride videos and stuff, but I don't know. I'd rather, have the experience. But
I totally get that. Yeah.
But there's Wizarding, and I know we're showing a Wizarding World now, their entrance, and it's kind of the 1920s Paris from Fantastic Beasts.
Right.
There was quite a few videos from the Dark Universe, but I'm glad there wasn't too much because I want to see it at night.
Oh yeah.
They did not get to stay at night. I believe it closed around 6 or 7 for the preview. They're just not ready to do the night previews yet.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to show.
They're still working on it. I watched just like a Stella Nova stay from Theme Park Express, and they were still working. It was like a couple of months back because I'm like catching up, but they were still working on it, getting it ready before these previews. So it's not officially all done per se, and they're probably still tweaking some stuff even now. But
we still got a month and a half, so
and we still have not gotten hours announced of when it's going to open and when it's going to close. Yet we haven't gotten that. We don't know if what's going to be early park entry, if there's going to be anything like that. We do know that it's going to be a part of early park entry. They've announced that, and which rides will be a part of it, but we don't know what time it'll start yet.
Yeah.
Right. And I did hear that people were just going crazy over the Stardust Racers, in Celestial. So that was like one of the
this is the Metro
coasters.
Flu.
Oh yeah, the Metro Flu.
So we're gonna see, and this queue looks freaking bonkers for the Ministry of Magic. So here's how you travel by flu powder.
Quincy is like beside herself. It's funny.
Wow, that's like a movie set.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. You stepped right into the movie.
That's crazy.
Oh,
that's amazing. Wow. I'm just going to be overwhelmed. Like, oh my God.
I remember how overwhelmed we were with the Green Dots.
Yeah.
A bank and how that all worked. And so this is going to be almost
10 times
I think twice as in awe, because it's an original story, first off, because Dolores Umbridge is on trial.
Yeah.
And then you're getting your favorite characters back too, and all of the voices are reprised.
That's crazy.
So it's crazy. And I forget her name, but the girl that plays Dolores Umbridge came back to reprise her role. We get the her house elf.
Yeah, but that's an entirely new character, right?
I believe she was mentioned in the book.
In the book.
But we don't not the movie.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, this looks crazy. And just the scale of when you walk into the Ministry is going to rival, if not top, when you first walk out of the shuttle and walk out into the Star Destroyer, that open corridor.
Oh, absolutely. It's expansive. And even when you first walk into the world, those buildings are so tall. And Molly from Mammoth Club was saying, you cannot see any of that from the Chronos, from outside the Chronos. You can't see any of it. No Isle of Berk, no Ministry of Magic or Paris, 1920s Paris, or Dark Universe kind of reveals itself to you.
Is she talking about the original Chronos, like the main gate of the park, or the
portal? The portals. When you're standing in front of the portal, you cannot see what's over the portal.
Over the portal. Got it.
Yeah. So when you walk in, you're walking into something that's revealing itself to you as uh, as much as it is like that you,
welcoming you in.
yeah, that's welcoming you in, because you can't see over the portal, so you don't know what's behind it. I mean, obviously, once you go multiple times, you'll know what's behind it. But like the first time, like it's a complete surprise. And Dark Universe, she was saying that when you first walk in, you can't see the castle. You have to make multiple turns before you can see the castle.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to share the video, the short video, but I don't want to embarrass her because it's, like you said, she's crying, and but
I mean,
basically,
it's already out there, but
oh, I know, but some I don't. Well,
Go to Mammoth Club's Instagram. You'll see her. She's crying. She was very overwhelmed when
yeah,
walking into this theme park. And I think anybody who is in the theme park space that loves theme parks and loves these IPs and loves new experiences is going to feel overwhelmed. I feel like we will be in shock and awe if we get there and when we get there. But
yeah. I just don't
yeah.
want to. I mean, like you said, she posted this, but some people, might, just have that awkward cry face. I don't want to say like a ugly crier because that's mean, and that's not what I mean. But you got just that awkward cry look. But I just wanted to
right.
say what she wrote on the post was, when the place you've been dreaming about finally becomes real, and then she's in tears. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's amazing.
I feel like that's gonna be like definitely me for like the Ministry of Magic, like that whole area, the Harry Potter, because like we grew up on that. Like it means so much to us,
They're
or at
happy
least
face.
me, the Harry Potter stuff. But also, oh, she looks so cute. Um, and then also the Nintendo world. I mean, I
Oh,
grew up playing Super Mario and I grew up playing Donkey Kong. So to be immersed into Donkey Kong country, which we don't have over on this coast, is I feel like I'll be overwhelmed. I mean, I'm not too versed. I mean, I probably should watch How to Train Your Dragon before we go. But I'm not too
2
well
and
versed
3.
Um, in those movies quite yet. So I don't know if I will. I don't think I will have the same sentimentality as Molly does, but for that
well,
specifically,
Molly just finished watching the movies. She
yeah.
doesn't have didn't have any attachment to it um, until she watched the movies getting ready for Epic. And watching videos of these um, lucky people that got to go into Epic Universe, Isla Burke, it was a huge surprise to everybody. Like you said, it wasn't the the most obvious IP that people wanted, but the fact that you get to meet dragons, the fact that the characters are there and they're completely in character, they're dressed like the character, they're completely knowledgeable about their character and the world they're in, and um, I think and the land is beautiful. The world is beautiful. Um, you get to meet Toothless and
Hiccup.
um, and Hiccup, and the rides in Isle of Burke look so cool too. Um, there was a water ride, a roller coaster, and a flight simulator ride that you
Mm.
can do. She said like there was a ride that you go and you can like use your body weight to like
Oh,
flip it like you were
interesting.
flying or like actually flying a dragon. So
I don't
it's
think
insane. It's
is that
insane
Hiccup
how
Flyers.
yes, Hiccup Flyers, yeah.
Oh,
So you
interesting.
use your own body weight to like tilt and flip and things like that. And like you can they said that you can make it go in a circle like 360. There's only been a couple of people that have gone in a circle 360. Like it's hard to do, she said, because she said she tried, but it's not easy. So
Okay, so you just flip
she
upside
was hoping
down.
that like Alan could do it, but
Oh,
Yeah.
um but yeah, so it's like basically you can either not flip at all, like you can just kind of stay still and not flip at all, or you can use your body weight and manipulate it all kinds of different ways.
Wow.
Yeah. And the cool thing, like I said,
No wonder that's not a kid's ride. Like, really, you have to be so tall. 'Cause I was like, this is a kid's ride, but it's not apparently.
Yeah, well, it's more dynamic than that.
well, it doesn't surprise me that they put an island of Burke in over even the Shrek Kingdom, because the first Shrek is iconic. All the other Shreks are decent, but How to Train Your Dragon, the entire trilogy, like I said, even though I haven't seen the third one, is a great trilogy, and it makes sense that they made the land. So you guys have to
I'm just
watch.
happy we didn't get another
But
Minions land.
yeah,
So,
but if you guys don't know, like Hiccup is voiced by Jay Baruchel, and I don't, but this guy
yeah.
that plays him, I'm going to play the same video but with audio. He sounds just like him. If and there we go.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going well.
Oh,
What's
you
your
know.
name?
I'm Quincy.
Quincy. It's
Yeah.
a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Hiccup.
Yes.
I'm chief of the village.
Wow,
Believe it,
pretty
yeah.
big, yeah.
You know, I'm still figuring it out. Chief was really more my dad's thing, but you know, we're doing the best we can. Aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
And this is Toothless,
Well,
right?
Of course. Yes. Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
You are very impressive.
I want to meet Toothless so bad.
Yeah. Oh my god, he does
Oh.
sound exactly like Jay Baruchel. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean they had the girl that plays Astrid was just in Tough Nut, but this
Rough
guy
Nut, Tough
Rough
Nut.
Nut, yeah. But like me and Courtney were talking, like they're not cast members; these are straight up like actors.
Actors.
And then this random Viking guy, I'm going to play this one again because this is pretty awesome. But just a villager you run into in the Island of Berg.
Hey, how's it going?
Have you seen this yet?
Nope.
Oh, look at this. You know, this is
What?
shelving. Have you never
Wow.
seen shelving?
I mean, yeah, but this is the best.
Let me tell you about this shelving.
Okay.
All right. This shelving was not here earlier this week.
Really?
No. I prayed to the god IKEA. And I said, IKEA, bring forth the shelving. And the next day it was here.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
That's unbelievable.
Oh, it was
It's like
amazing.
magic.
Took forever to build it, but
Yeah.
it came.
Oh, yeah, lots of little parts.
Oh, lots of them, lots of them.
It was
And
brutal.
it came with a tiny little sword about that big.
Oh,
But I made it
but you
work.
did it. You did it. It looks
It's me and
great.
my friend over there, that's
Yeah.
my apprentice.
Oh, you're good at shelf
I'm
building.
telling you, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That's
kind of hate to
amazing.
say it, but it kind of gives off what Galaxy's Edge was supposed to be giving us.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there's nothing to be ashamed to say that because that exactly what we're.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm just kind of like sad to say it because like
Right.
Galaxy's Edge is a great land and very immersive and but the life has kind of been sucked out of it a little bit over time. And I'm really, really excited to see these immersive worlds that Universal has created, and every world has different character actors playing in this world. Like you see in How to Train Your Dragon, you see the Vikings, not just characters you know, but characters you don't know.
Yeah.
And
Right.
in the Ministry of Magic in Paris 1920s, you see students that are coming to the Ministry of Magic, and they're like playing with the Monsters Book of Monsters, and you can open up the Monsters book and actually see what's in the book.
And actually,
And
Brooke McDonald was actually, who's a reporter as well, a Disney reporter. She was actually playing with a French wizard and helping him, solve some case. Like,
yeah,
it was
Yeah.
really cool.
yeah,
That-
and then in like Dark Universe, like there's actual people that live in Darkmoor. Like you are getting all these immersive worlds, and they're not just cast members that are working in the worlds. They are completely in character, completely in that world. And you feel like you've stepped into a whole nother um, thing that is like either in something like the Ministry of Magic or the Isle of Earth, or something that you have no clue what you're running into in Darkmoor
Yeah.
and Celestial Park and stuff like that. Those are newer IPs, and with their own stories.
Yeah.
I heard Celestial Park has a whole story behind it, and I really can't wait to hear about that. And then Donkey Kong and Super Mario and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
this is what people want. This is
And I'll show
what,
those videos shortly for our YouTube
yeah.
people. But going back to Ministry real quick, that's one thing I love that they incorporated the Fantastic Beast story, because the Harry Potter and stuff's so cool, but it's like, when you're an adult and then you're like, oh, this is you're trying to the suspend belief that you're a high school wizard, but Fantastic Beasts is more you know adult wizards that went through all that. So I like that they incorporated that. One more thing I want to show from Isle of Berg though is the technology of these dragons. They're not just puppets, but they're using these really high tech animatronics or robots. We've seen some of these robots. Some people call them like the cat robots or something, but they've used them in like Book of Boba Fett or Mandalorian and a couple other Star Wars movies. But they actually used them for Dart, and Dart is the baby of Toothless. And I'm just going to show this. It's really short, but it's still really cool. So it's these robots here that have like cameras and everything. And because Dart is obviously a baby, he's smaller than Toothless. So, but the movements that he does is just crazy.
Is this where he pounces?
The Nightlights have been practicing their bouncing skills. Ooh, I know. We have all of these new white tools here. Would you like to demonstrate your bouncing? Here we go. Yeah! All right, wait for Bye! Here we go.
Look at him!
I love him.
I mean, sorry, BD droids. You've been served.
I mean, the BD droids are amazing, and we love to watch them little shake their butts. But that is the cutest thing ever.
I know.
The little baby dragon. Adorable.
And you heard everybody in the video; they all just melted.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Universal did it, but they got me to care about an IP that I have no idea anything about. I've never seen a movie. I didn't know. I think I knew Toothless was his name because he's just in the parks, and there was stuffed animals around and everything like that. But I didn't know. But now I really want to go watch How You Train Your Dragon, and I want to watch little Dart do his little pouncing. And how did they get me to care about this?
You guys fall in love with Toothless and How to Train Your Dragon, I guarantee. But the land that we do have here in California is even more over there. So
because they got to be bigger because they built it from scratch, not shoved it in a corner.
They're going up an escalator. You're actually going through the warp tunnel. You feel like you're actually going through a warp tunnel.
Yeah.
Which ours is great, but you have to walk through it. We don't get an escalator.
You sounded like Back to the Future 2. Like, you got to use your hands? That's like a baby toy.
What? You got to walk? What?
There's so much more stairs and this is on a whole different level here.
Well, and not only that, but not only do they have the Donkey Kong ride, but they have the Yoshi ride. They have Bowser's Challenge. They have more food.
Yeah, they have more mini games.
So this is
other mini games
of the Donkey Kong. You see the coaster actually jumping the track here. So I got the audio playing on this one. So check this out.
I love the radio. Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
That is nuts.
It literally lifts it up the track. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Well, that and you can go. It switches tracks, mid track. It'll switch tracks.
Oh my gosh.
Um, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Um, I cannot wait to write it. I'm so blown
I'd
away
wait in line.
by.
I'd wait all day for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't even imagine what wait times are going to be like. But I'm so excited about Epic Universe. I cannot tell you how excited
Oh
I am.
yeah, and some of the videos I've seen of the one, was it Hong Kong or one of the Asian
Oh,
parks?
the one in
Osaka?
Osaka.
Oh yeah,
Osaka.
I mean, you see the track, and the track looks like a cartoon track that's all like incomplete and everything. So,
Yeah.
no, I just want to shout out All Ears once again. They have a lot of videos here, and they even have some. I'm not going to show them right now, but like one of the videos is Epic Universe family friendly, and so they'll give their take on that, or they have a video about motion sickness on some of the rides they have. So check out their Instagram, and but
Check
oh
out
my,
their YouTube too. I know Quincy put together a whole video on her whole day there. Also, Mammoth Club put out a great video about her whole day there. So if you want to do some research, if you want to find out about these worlds and watch some good stuff, they did a really good job capturing the day that they were there.
Yeah. And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Ordinary Adventures was there too. So they're
They
gonna
were.
have some videos up there as well, and they always do great videos as well. So
yeah, absolutely, and oh man, I
those are
mean, I
just
know,
and Theme Park Express was there as too. And he's doing a great job. He just went to YouTube full time because he was doing it as a side job, but Adrian is now doing it full full time. So he was there at Epic Universe and he's got a great video too.
very cool. So I know we say this every time we talk about Epic Universe, but we all have our favorites that we're looking to forward to the most. Has anything changed from what we've said yet, or
I'm actually really excited about Isle of Berk.
Yeah.
It was probably the last on my list that I was excited about, but I want to go see Toothless. I want to go see Dart. I want to go see the show that the Untrainable
Untrainable
Dragon show.
yeah, Dragon.
I want to see that. I almost think we could spend the whole day in one of these worlds. Like honestly,
Honestly, yeah.
it seems like you can just spend hours talking to the characters, going on the rides, doing little interactions with the world. It seems like it's endless.
yeah,
So I'm so excited about that. I am very interested in Ministry of Magic as well. The ride system seems to be more stable than Gringotts, a little bit more like an elevator, um, not
Okay.
so much like a roller coaster. So I'm interested in how that all works, and of course the storyline of Umbridge and how the trial goes.
Yeah,
And Monsters
she's a beast.
and Monsters Universe is up there too.
the
I
whole
really
thing.
can't choose.
That's a good thing. What about you,
Yeah.
Courtney?
Oh, I'm just kind of the same. Like, How to Train Your Dragon is definitely up there. I want the way that they've just interspersed the dragons throughout the land that I've seen so far is just amazing. I want to interact with like the little baby dart.
And
And
Stormfly.
yeah,
Astrid
and
and
Stormfly.
Stormfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really want to be in Donkey Kong Country because that's the game on Super Nintendo that I always played. So I really want to be immersed in that land, which is an offshoot of Super Nintendo World. Um, I mean, I'm still a little nervous about Dark Universe, but you know what
You
Quincy
got to
told
meet the
me.
Invisible Man.
I mean, that's cool
Mhm.
in itself. Um, but I mean, what the way that Quincy described it made me, makes me like a little bit more confident that I could go on that. But I mean, I saw a video about the vehicle itself, and that thing's crazy. If that's how that really moves, I mean, you can look up the video, but they have one in the queue that's like a prototype, and if it really moves like that's insane.
I'm
But
sure it's a little less than that, but yeah, I was kind of like, whoa, that's a
whoa,
lot.
yeah.
But the Curse of the Werewolf, the spinning roller coaster, that looks cool too. Kind of like a outdoor cosmic rewind type thing.
Yeah.
Which is the same stuff they're gonna do for Hollywood Drift, Fast and Furious out here. So that'll be interesting to see.
My number one is still Dark Universe, but I mean, I want to go with the dragons and pray to the gods of IKEA. But the Ministry of Magic looks freaking bonkers. So, I mean,
I just want to walk that queue. I just
yeah.
want to walk the queue of the Ministry of Magic, like literally be in the Ministry of Magic.
And I've said this for years now when they first announced that it was going to be called Epic Universe, how I thought that was just a stupid name. It's dumb, but that's the only name that this theme park could be because everything looks epic and I cannot wait. But
honestly, I don't know what else they would have called it.
Badass Land.
Right.
But like I said, we're just over a month away from the opening, so we'll be sharing stuff as it comes and as it is released. I'm getting more and more people that I personally know that have gone there now, which kind of pisses me off because one of them lives here in Sacramento. I'm like, how'd you get over there? So, so I'll talk to him and see what he thought. So, but before we get
we do have friends going. You know, we're in the park are going later on in the year, and our friend Sarah and Richard from Skywalking Through Neverland will be there. So I have it in my mind that we're going to be there sooner rather than later.
Yeah. And our friend of the show, Kim from Getaway Today, and she will tell you, or she won't tell you, but Kevin will tell you how to book your trip to Epic Universe right now.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. We are back, and definitely book any of your vacations through Getaway. And once again, plugging Rogue Comic Con. If you're over there, they are giving away another gift card. I forget what the price is, but it's
$250.
Yeah,
so there's going to be two $250 gift certificates that they'll be giving away.
And you can use those anywhere that you want to go. So definitely check them out. And speaking of, also sticking in Florida, you could call up a Getaway Today. And, you know, we love our D23 here, especially the three of us and Kevin and Amanda. So we got some D23 news. the return of Destination D23. So
Correct. So Destination D23 is this coming August 29th through the 31st. We got some major updates on this. We did find out that the sponsor of this event is going to be Lug, which we love Lug. They are, comparable to Loungefly. Not really. Loungefly is always going to be better, but also Lug's good, especially if you want like smaller bags.
Yeah, I feel like Lug has like the small bags on lock, and like if you want the backpacks, Loungefly is more
Loungefly,
the
yeah.
backpack. But yeah,
Um,
the little like waist bags or shoulder bags, Lug's got them.
yeah.
and they did the last one too, right?
Yes,
Yes, the last
was the first
D23, they
time
were the
last time.
sponsor too. So what that means is they'll be giving away swag bags. So
Yeah,
Destination D works a little bit different from the expo, whereas they sell a finite amount of tickets, and everybody gets a seat to all the presentations, and which means that everybody gets a swag bag when they go to, and also you have to RSP to shop, so you have to reserve your shopping time. So this year it's called Destination D23, a journey around the world of Disney. Journey around the world of Disney. It takes place at Coronado Springs Resort in Florida. Um, and tickets, they did announce that tickets go on sale April 14th at 10 a.m. So by the time, hopefully this gets out before that, but on Monday, the tickets go on sale at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So don't forget. And so they said presentations will include Disney archivists, historians, Imagineers, cast members, filmmakers, Disney legends, and luminaries in 2 days of programming spanning all of the worlds of Disney. You'll enjoy panels celebrating the attractions, entertainment, and experiences that define Disney theme parks and cruise ships. Discover exciting upcoming projects from creators and storytellers at Walt Disney Studios. Take a trip around the world with the Walt Disney Archives, featuring interstitial programming focusing on Disney's vast connections and history to locales around the globe, including a special 80th anniversary celebration of all things south of the border with the Three Caballeros. And then you'll go down the rabbit hole to discover the Disney you didn't know, as the Walt Disney Archive shares more of the most astonishing Disney discoveries, connections, and little-known facts that will change everything, or at least some things you thought you knew about the Disney universe. In this all-new and updated outing, you'll never guess where we'll end up next. Then they're going to have exciting experiences that's going to be included, which is what you were showing. And so this time around, included in your ticket is going to be the D23 Cuscatopia night at Typhoon Lagoon. And that's going to be on Saturday, August 30th, after all the presentations
How come
that
I didn't have
day.
a picture of that?
It was there. It's just
Not
with
in
the
this
blue.
post.
Oh, not in that post? Okay. So it's Cuscatopia right there. So Cusco finally built his summer home in Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. Following the day's presentation, be sure to leverage the after hours exclusive celebration of the cult classic, including special tributes to Disney's water parks. Look out for complimentary snacks, photo opportunities, special activities, and exclusive entertainment at this ultra neat squeakin' member only party. Now, they did also say that there will be a certain number of limited tickets that people can buy, even if they didn't get a ticket to Destination D, but it is included in your ticket to Destination D.
So,
And then,
quick
yeah,
question about this: what if I'm guessing they got to have a Cusco meet and greet, and if they do, would that be the first time we've seen a Cusco, like an official Disney Cusco?
I think so.
maybe.
I know Yzma was in the parks not too
I think
long ago
Kronk has
for
been
like
in the
villains.
parks.
Maybe
Okay.
I know that Kronk was like in Run Disney events, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if he's actually been in the park.
Because you don't have a Cusco-topia and not have a Cusco out there.
That's true.
I think they'll probably have a Cusco. And then Disney's 80s, 90s celebration in concert presented by Disney Plus caps off the weekend's journey with the ultimate throwback experience, showcasing the very best hits of these fan favorite decades. Dig out those flip phones and grab some shoulder pads as Broadway and Disney animation stars flashback through a defining generation of films and TV shows. With show-stopping performances, rock concert lighting, and larger-than-life projections, it's a fan-inspired Disney Plus extravaganza as we go from zero to hero and see it eye to eye with musical moments from Hercules, A Goofy Movie, Toy Story, The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, The Lion King, The Disney Afternoon, and more. So I'm thinking that they just took the Disney concert that we went to, Cal, at the Hollywood Bowl and is redoing
I was
it.
just gonna say, like, we went to that concert last year at the Hollywood Bowl. They may have different celebrities be there because Corbin Blue was the host of ours at the Hollywood Bowl, and he did Powerline. He basically did Eye to Eye. But who knows who's going to show up at Destination D23? So that's exciting. I mean, yeah, I think that those decades are really pivotal for everybody. And right now we're celebrating so many of the anniversaries of the most popular 80s and 90s movies and TV shows and things like that. So really cool.
Well, Susie Diggins showed up at 90s night, so I wouldn't be surprised if she showed up
I know,
at a
and
That's
it's her
Destination
true.
D23.
company. You know,
Yeah.
she partnered with them, so I'm sure Susan Egan will show up. Then the Walt Disney Archives will have a presentation or like an exhibit. It's called "Charting the Course: Disney's Global Stories and Inspirations." Disney's it's going to be a vibrant tapestry woven from global inspiration. An all new exhibit from the Walt Disney Archive celebrates that influence by exploring how the world around us sparks creativity. Through a thoughtfully curated selection of photography, artwork, and dimensional artifacts, we follow Disney creatives on an artistic journey, watching black and white reference images evolve into vivid concepts. The experience culminates in a dynamic showcase featuring models, props, and costumes inspired by diverse cultures and breathtaking landscapes, all reflecting the enduring legacy of Disney storytelling. That's
Nice.
cool. I hope
Yeah.
that they bring that to the expo because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does.
And then, of course, you're going to have the D23 shopping spree. They're going to have the Disney Company, the Walt Disney Company store, Mickey's of Glendale, Disney Studio Store Hollywood, which is like the Ghirardelli's by
Al Cap.
the El Capitan. And then they're going to have what they call the Ink and Paint Marketplace.
Nice.
But these are all random selection process. So you have to apply for an opportunity to shop. Now, it does say that they will you'll be able to like reserve a time to go shopping, but it also says that please there'll be a limited edition trading pins in some of the stores, which is the random selection process. So you'll select a time to shop in the stores, but then also if you want pins, you'll have to do an RSP, which is a random selection process.
Cool.
And then, of course, because we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Goofy movie, what we told you before, the Goofy movie is going on the open road, and they're going to different things all across the globe, but they are culminating on August, I think it was August 28th.
Yeah.
That they'll be, yes, August 28th. And they will be doing a throwback premiere of a Goofy movie.
Did you guys
AMC.
see the YouTube video that Bill Farmer and Jason Marsden made?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yes.
So cute.
So that will be a separate ticketed event, like I said, because they're taking this all over the place. It's
Literally
probably
a
going to be
tour.
in San Diego. Yeah, like it's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be in San Francisco. It's going to be
Vegas.
all over the place. Then they're going to do like what they did leading up to the expo, where they're going to have D23 nights at Disney Springs. So throughout the week leading up to Destination D23, members can visit Disney Springs for a variety of additional fun activities and offers, but we don't know what that is. But yeah, so you're going to have a bunch of stuff.
So I'm guessing with this being in August, I mean, you got the AMC there. Maybe there's a special. The movie will have come out already, but maybe like a special screening of Freakier Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a preview of Tron. Who knows?
Who knows? We will. They did also give ticket pricing information, so they are going to have 3 tiers of pricing. So general admission is $2.99, and you're going to get all of that for $2.99. In addition, a limited number of preferred, which are $5.49, and then premier seating, which is $7.99, will be available on a first come, first served basis. And each D23 Gold member can reserve a ticket for themselves and 1 guest.
Oh, nice.
For general, preferred, or premier seating.
Unfortunately,
so
will we not be attending Destination D23. But
one of these times we will.
Well, we might stream it again like we did last time.
Yeah,
as it is live. So
yeah. But it sounds amazing, and if you can go and you can get tickets, do so. These events are incredible. It's almost like the expo, not quite as expansive, but it is a more in past it's been more about the history of Disney and been more about the technical side of Disney or the Imagineering side of Disney.
The history.
So it's been a great place to learn and to find out different things. And usually, I think it's been at the Contemporary, but now it's moving to Coronado Springs.
I think Coronado Springs has a bigger,
they have a newer,
space.
I think.
They have newer event space. So take advantage of it if you can. I encourage you to go.
If you don't like waiting in lines like at the expo, everybody gets a seat. They only sell as many seats as they can fit in the room. So everybody gets a seat for every
And it's
panel.
not the Honda Center. There's not a lot of there's
and the panels don't overlap each other. They don't.
Yeah.
So you'll get to go to everything.
And since COVID, it's become more of an announcement thing too that it has in the past. So very cool. Very excited to see what comes out of it and just see some of our friends I might be going that live over on that side of the coast.
I believe Jen from the Disneyholics is going to go. So
cool, right on. So
she's gonna try and get tickets at least.
So we'll definitely tap her phone and see what we can get from her on that. We got a few quick trips, but before that, let's hear from our good friends that were in the park.
Hey fam, what scavenger hunt are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do. So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game. We're in the park right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers, as we are, it's a fun, challenging even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, we got
still a challenge.
Oh no, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
They get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
it'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're
Yes.
continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, weareinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
You know, they're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at weareinthepark.com.
Yes, get your game pack cards. They're so fun. We got some. We've been wanting to shoot a video of us playing, so hopefully we can get that soon. But check them out. We love them over there. And
I can't wait to see what they can come up with for Epic.
Oh, I
'Cause
know.
there are so many details
Yeah.
in Epic. Yeah, it's going to take a while for people to get enough time to play, but once they come out with those details, man, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing their little quality control with them while they go.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
So what, Courtney? What kind of quick trips do we have for this show?
So we did get some updates about the 70th anniversaries. That starts on May 16th. So they did say that we get to play a fun little game before the World of Color show even starts. You can vote for an Inside Out emotion to get a special spotlight throughout the show. So yeah.
Disgust.
So you can pick between envy, sadness, anger, and disgust. And then they'll get a little spotlight, but you get to choose it beforehand. Nobody knows.
This
So
is
they
like
did
that
just-
old game that they had on the cell phone where it was like Simon. Remember that back in the day when it first
Yeah,
came?
or they used to do the fun wheel. You get to make it a certain color or a certain pattern before the show starts. So that would be fun. Also, they are updating the decor. The decor, so the magic band will interact with it more. You'll get there's going to be 5 I'm sorry. Okay. So there's going to be 5 fun surprises, one in Main Street, USA, Adventureland, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, and Frontierland. And at each stop, your Magic Band Plus will unlock unique interactions and effects inspired by the opening day attractions, adding a little more nostalgia to your celebration. So make sure you have those Magic Band Pluses because they're interacting with the lands now.
I feel like these are going to be kind of like the 100 medallions that they had around the park.
Or
Yes.
like Big Al, you know.
Yeah.
And Mickey, Tiki Mickey, that's over by the
Yeah,
DVC.
Vacation Mickey. And it's also going to interact with Paint the Night, Tapestry of Happiness, World of Color Happiness, and Wondrous Journeys. Like they always do. They synchronize with that. And then also,
If you see
they
like 10,
are-
50 people waving their arms like this, they're not dance fighting. They're trying to activate the thing at once. So,
right.
Or you can
and also-
scare people like we did with Big Al.
Yeah.
classic.
They have also added a new add-on experience for fans of Disneyland history. It's going to be called A Story of Celebration 70th Anniversary Guided Tour. It's a 2-hour walking tour that will explore the rich heritage of Disneyland Park from opening day attractions to the latest innovations. As you visit iconic locations around the park, you'll learn more about Walt Disney's vision of this happy place and how it's continued to grow and evolve over the decades. And you can start booking these, this guided tour, April 24th.
Cool.
So, and then also with the photo pass,
I like the tours.
I do too, and I think we should take the tour one of the times that we go. The Disney Photo Pass is going to have some all new series of magic shots and photo lenses to commemorate the Disney 70th. So, like right here, you can see Mickey and Minnie in their new 70th outfits as magic shots. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So everybody's getting in on it. So that's a little update for the 70th quick trip. And then also we have two other things. One for Walt Disney World. Oh no, I'm sorry, three things. That's not the one that I wanted. So one for Walt Disney World. For those of you going over spring break or Easter week, Walt Disney is extending its hours at multiple parks in April, leading up to and during Easter week. So Magic Kingdom is going to be from April 20th to 20th, 21st, 23rd, and 24th. It's going to be open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. April 22nd and 26th. It's open 8 to 11. April 25th, 9 to 11. Disney's Hollywood Studios, April 26th, is open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Disney's Animal Kingdom is on April 26th, is open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Blizzard Beach, the April 20th through 26th, is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So just look on Disney's website for those extended hours, or even the Disney World app. I'm sure that it will be there. And then for the cruise line, the Disney Fantasy is getting some updates. They're going to go dry dock for a little bit, and they're going to put in a poolside taco and bowls at Ramon's Cantina. They're going to update the spaces in Senses Spa. There's going to be a brand new funnel suite inspired by the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Disney's Fantasia. There's going to be a ethereal concierge lounge inspired by Hercules. And then the Edge is going to relocate to Deck 5 with new features. So, because I think right now Edge is in the funnel. So, since we're going to get a funnel suite now, they're putting Edge on Deck 5. Yeah. And last thing is, for Disney Plus subscribers, you will be getting some perks if you're looking to go. Where did you go? Oh, you're going to be getting some perks if you go from June 29th to July 31st. You can score some exclusive savings on some Disney Resort hotel stays when you stay 2 nights or more. And you just have to show that you're a Disney Plus subscriber. It's $99 a night at Disney's All Star. It's $169 a night at Port Orleans Riverside. $229 a night for a Cars Family Suite at Art of Animation. $249 a night for a deluxe studio at Saratoga Springs. And $339 a night for a Savannah View room at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Give me that All Star.
Yeah, right. $99.
Yeah.
That's
well, right
awesome.
on.
And just a reminder that we will be opening day of the 70th on May 16th. Me, Courtney, and Joey will all be there, so you can follow all of our socials to finally see all of the 70th stuff come to fruition. And hopefully there'll be some fun stuff.
Yeah.
And last thing is that the Grand Floridian is getting, the lobby is getting a glow up. So they're renovating the lobby of the Grand Floridian.
Nice.
So if there's construction, give them some grace.
And don't worry, listeners, I will not be carrying 3 giant Disneyland keys on the 16th, but I will have at least carrying one. I do have one more quick trip before we go. This was announced for anybody that goes to the Family Museum in San Francisco. They just announced a very cool exhibit highlighting Mary Blair. It's very cool. So a quick little video that they have on the Walt Disney Family Museum Instagram. These exhibits are great too. So. So, yeah, this exhibit is. Let me go to the next slide. That's not the right one, but it's Mary Blair Mid-Century Magic. So there's going to be a lot of just private, not private, but like this is the Walt Disney Family Museum. So this is stuff that the family has probably, and maybe the Blair family also kind of put together.
I would say it's like their personal collection.
Yeah.
Like their personal photos, more of like maybe the family photos or maybe what the family has that was hers. So I think it's more personal when it's the Walt Disney Family Museum rather than just the archives.
Yeah. So if you're, and this goes from May 22nd to, I already got rid of the post, but September. So check that out. I'm hoping to see it, and maybe you guys will come back up sometime and check this out, because I mean,
we would love to come see Mary Blair. We love Mary Blair, so
and the museum again too. So
oh yeah, we went through that so quick. I would love to go back through that.
So we hope you enjoyed the show. We got even more excited for Epic Universe, Destination D23, and all that other good stuff. So we will be back next week with some more Disney Parks news, some cruise news, and more epicness. So until next time, when can we do this again? Next week. Good night, everybody.
Soon.
Switch on